Hey guys, Panzer J back here in Operation Boston. This is turn 10.5 for the Commonwealth and 10.6 for the Free French. So let's get into the UK portion of the turn. We again only have one tech roll because our major factory in London is bombed. So we're going to go for improved construction, which is at stage 2. And we need a 7 or higher. 5 we miss. Diplomacy, we only have one diplomacy roll because of the bombed factory, so we're going to try for Mexico, which is at stage 1. 1 or a 2, 10 we miss. Okay, purchases. $31 to spend, we're spending all of it. We're going to do a medium bomber for 10, a marine for 4, that's 14. We're going to upgrade a militia for 2, that's 16. A minor factory for 8 is 24. And then we're going to pay off 7 of the 14 damage to the factory in London. So that's our full 31. For the FEC, I have them with 8. I think Pete said I finished with 10, but I had them with 9, and I lost $1 to convoy rating. So I have them at 8. They're going to spend all of it on 2 Gurkhas. Okay, we do have 5 attacks, but 4 of them are walk-on, so only 1 involves rolling dice. Okay, so here in C-Zone M2, we've got a naval transport in Gibraltar. That's going to pick up the infantry in Gibraltar. And then with the 3 heavy cruisers from M4, from this fleet in a major base, along with 1 destroyer. And I think that's it. So these 4 ships are going to come into M2 with the naval transport, and then they're going to come up 1 to M4. I don't think there's anything that can interfere with this. I don't think they can scramble or anything. We're just picking up a marine in southern Italy, but just in case, that's why I brought all those ships as well. So the ships came back 1 to here. They'll go 2 and then 3 and drop the marine and the infantry, where did I put him, on Sardinia. We'll shore bombard with 2 heavy cruisers. And then our medium bomber here on Sicily is going to go 1, 2. And that's got a movement of 3 left. So that is going to be... and actually, do we want the tactical? It can go 1, 2, 3. I can't reach. It's only got okay, so that's combat number 1. Number 2 is a walk-on here in Cyrenaica. The 3 infantry from Tripolitania come over, and we'll have 2 of the 8 infantry in Western Egypt come over, and that's a walk-on. Combat 3. From the remaining fleet in M4, which is 2 battleships which are now repaired because they sat in that sea zone last turn. 2 battleships, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, and a naval transport. They're going to come over 1 to M8. They're going to pick up 1 infantry from Western Egypt, 1 infantry from Cairo, and come down 2 to, what is that, C-Zone? Seriously? I have no idea where the hell, oh, there it is, I-5. They come down to I-5, and they're going to drop those 2 infantry off into Nubia, which is a walk-on. Combat 4, another walk-on. We're going to take 1 of the 2 infantry and the AA gun from Rhodesia and move into Belgian Congo. And the last combat, not worth anything, we're going to move the last infantry in Rhodesia up 1 to Tanganyika. And those are our 5 combats. Okay, so the only one that's rolling is Sardinia. So we do have 2 shore bombards. I don't think there's any terrain. So there is mountains, but I don't think that affects shore bombard. I think only forts do. Okay, so we should have 2 rolls at a 2 with 2 heavy cruiser shore bombarding. 3 and a 7 just miss. Okay. Then we got a medium bomber at a 7. A 5 does hit. His mountain infantry in return. A 3 does hit. So we have to lose the Marine. Unfortunately, we didn't like that, but what are you going to do? But we do take Sardinia with an infantry. Okay, I'm just going to fly this medium bomber while I'm here. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, land at the air base there in northern Algeria. Okay. Combat 2 was a walk-on in Cyrenaica. Combat 3, walk-on in Nubia. Combat 4, walk-on in Belgian Congo. Combat 5, walk-on in Tanganyika. So for income adjustments all off of Italy, we got 1 for Belgian Congo, 2 for Nubia, 3 for Cyrenaica, 4 for Sardinia. So let's go ahead and move Italy from 11 down to 7, and the UK from 26 to 30. Okay, how about non-combat? Let's start up here in England. So we're going to have the torpedo boat destroyer and the naval transport in A-21. The naval transport is going to pick up the Marine in southern England, and these 2 units are going to come down 1, 2, 3 into Gibraltar there in A-44. They're going to go and port in Gibraltar. So that's a naval transport and a torpedo boat destroyer. Dropping the Marine off on Gibraltar. We're going to have this coastal defense ship in A-21 at a major base come up 1, 2 to A-4. We're going to have 2 of the 4 fighters in southern England at an air base come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, land on Gibraltar. Put those down there. We're going to have the fighter in northern England come down 1 to southern England. We're going to have the naval transport in A6 at a major base come over 1, 2, 3, go in port in southern England. What else do we want to do? Do we want to move anything into London? We're going to move a militia from northern England into southern England, and then one of the ones in southern England to London. So just put him down there. That just leaves that U.S. paratrooper there. If for some reason that U.S. paratrooper isn't there, which I assume he is, I haven't heard otherwise. If he's not there, then the militia in Scotland's going to move down to northern England. If he is there, then he'll stay put in... Actually, let's see, do we have any paratroopers anywhere around? I don't believe we do. So yeah, he's just going to move down into... Actually, he's going to rail to London. So the militia in Scotland rails to London. I do not believe what German paratroopers are even on the board right now. I think we got one just in Kiev. No, not Kiev. One in Kiev. So, okay, yeah, we should be good. Okay, so that's that. Everything else stays put. Down here in Gibraltar, we're going to have the air transport pick up the paratrooper. Okay. And that's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and land in Cairo. We're going to have this mountain infantry in Sicily walk over to southern Italy. We got a tactical here in Tripoli. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, land in Cairo. we got a fighter down here in Cape Town. Is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 and land in Aden. That's it for the UK. Over here, we're going to have these 6 Gurkhas in Benares move over to Bengal. We're going to have the 2 UK infantry in Calcutta, if I can grab them, move over to Bengal. We're going to have the 2 UK anti-aircraft guns move over 1 to Bengal. Do we want, I think, just to be on the safe side for now, that's all we'll have. Leave Calcutta. We have no more Anzac units. This coastal sub in here probably is going to die soon. How about we move over here 1 to, what is that? A54, or no, P54. Maybe it'll be able to rendezvous with the Americans at some point. And I think that's it. Okay, so how about unit placement? For the FEC, we got 2 Gurkhas. They're going to go down in Bengal. So add those to that stack of Gurkhas. And then the UK, we paid off 7 damage to the factory in London. So I'm going to go ahead and take off these 2 dice that have 14 damage here. And sit down a die with 7 damage. That's what's left in London. We've got a minor factory we're going to place in Cairo. We've got a militia upgrade, so take off the militia in Aden and put down an infantry. We've got a marine that's going down in Cape Town. And then we got a medium bomber that we're going to put in, oh yeah, do we want to do, yeah, we'll put the medium bomber in northern England. Can't go in London anyways, so. Okay, so that's it. So how about income? The UK spent everything. They're now at 30, and they have 5 bonus. That's 35. The FEC spent everything, and they're sitting at 8 with a 2 bonus. So that should be 10. So 35 and 10 for the Commonwealth, which now consists of only 2 members. The Australians ditched us. Okay, on to the French. No combat, just non-combat. Oh, first purchases, $6 to spend. They're going to buy a Foreign Legion and save $2. Okay, non-combat. We're going to have, let's see, anything in the area. We're going to have these 3 naval units come over. They'll just come over 1, 2. Well, the light cruiser and the naval transport will come over 1 to, what is that? I-1. The fleet sub went 1. It'll go 2, 3 to I-4. We're going to have 2 Foreign Legion and 1 infantry move. Well, we'll have the 2 Foreign Legion move into Belgian Congo, and I do have. Well, I didn't mark it, so never mind. It's a walk on anyway, so who cares? The infantry will follow suit, go into Belgian Congo. We've got this medium bomber here in Cameroon. He'll come down to. Let's see, I want to make sure nothing can reach. He'll come down to South Africa. We'll leave those units there, and that's it. Okay, unit placement, we'll place our Foreign Legion in Cameroon, and that's it. France is at 5, is it? 5, and they saved 2, so it should be 7 next turn for France. Okay, let's do a unit recap. Let's go up here in England. In A6, the fleet consists of a battleship, a battle cruiser, 3 heavy cruisers, a light cruiser, 4 destroyers, 2 torpedo boat destroyers, 2 empty light carriers, and a coastal defense ship. Northern England is a U.S. paratrooper and a medium bomber. There's a coastal defense ship in A4. Southern England is 2 infantry, 2 militia, 3 fighters, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 1 seaplane. There's a naval transport and port in A21. London is 4 infantry, 4 militia, and an anti-aircraft gun. In Port in Gibraltar is a naval transport and a torpedo boat destroyer. Gibraltar is a fort, a coastal artillery gun, a seaplane, 2 fighters, an anti-aircraft gun, a marine, and a militia. The fleet in M2 is 3 heavy cruisers, 1 destroyer, 1 naval transport. There's an infantry on Sardinia, a militia in Sicily, a mountain infantry and an infantry in southern Italy, militia in Tripoli, militia in Malta. Northern Algeria, the French have a mountain infantry, a militia, an anti-aircraft gun. The British have a medium bomber. There's a foreign legion and an infantry in Tunisia. In Cyrenaica is 5 infantry. Western Egypt, 5 infantry. Cairo, 1 infantry, 1 militia, 1 airborne, 1 tactical bomber, 1 air transport, and now a minor factory. Militia in Transjordan, 2 infantry in Nubia, and infantry in Tanganyika. Belgian Congo, the British have an infantry and a anti-aircraft gun. The French have 2 foreign legion and an infantry. There's a marine in Cape Town. South Africa has a French medium bomber. There's a French have a naval transport and a light cruiser in I-1. The fleet in I-5 is 2 battleships, a light cruiser, 3 destroyers, a naval transport. The French have a sub in I-4. Calcutta is all FEC units now. That's 8 infantry, 7 militia, 2 anti-aircraft guns, 2 fighters. Bengal is 8 Gurkhas, and the UK have 2 infantry and 2 anti-aircraft guns. And the coastal sub is in P54. And I think that's it. So that's everything for the UK and the Free French. Turning things over now to Admiral Macy and Italy.